My name is Technical Sergeant Joshua Walters. I am currently the enlisted Air Force and Space Force recruiter out of Hagerstown, Maryland. We're out here in Western Maryland, not quite Western Maryland, but pretty far out here. As far as being able to get in touch with me, I'm on Facebook, Air and Space Force Recruiting Hagerstown, Instagram, Air Force Hagerstown. Really, if you go on Google, I'm pretty much there somewhere if you want to get in touch with me personally. So MEPS is the Military Entrance Processing Center, or Station, sorry. MEPS is where you go to do your medical physical, and depending on the branch, if you're for the active duty Air Force, you'll go up there, you'll go through your medical physical, do a whole bunch of stuff with that, and then you'll proceed into the Air Force Liaisons office. They'll sit down, they're gonna go over all of your paperwork, make sure everything in the system is all hunky-dory and correct. You will do your fingerprints, which will be used to submit your background check to the Office of Personnel Management to start that. And then once all that's done and good, you'll go into the fancy room, stand there, you'll raise your right hand, and you'll say your oath of enlistment to swear into the delayed entry program. Guard and Reserve is a little different. I know with the Guard, and I'm pretty sure the Reserve is, well, maybe not. I at least know with the Guard that you'll go do the physical, and then you'll actually go back to your unit to swear in and everything. I'm not 100% sure with the Reserves if they swear in at MEPS or not. That would be something I would have to reach out to my Reserve counterpart to verify, so I don't want to give you any bad information. So the ASVAB is the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery. What that is a test that measures your ability in different areas, word knowledge, arithmetic reasoning, mechanical comprehension, stuff like that. And what that does is it gives us an idea what areas you are stronger in as far as job qualification goes. So that for the Air Force, that is broken down into 4 different aptitude areas. That is mechanical, administration, general, and electrical. Now every branch is a little different as far as how they break it down. I know us in the Marines are 4, although the Marines are a little different. The Navy is 7 areas, and I think the Army is 9. So it's very, when we talk to people that have maybe tested with another branch or so, it can be a little confusing because they don't translate out the same with that. So, but the test is what's going to show us roughly what you qualify for based off just your scores. Show us those areas where your strengths are and your kind of your weaknesses of, okay, if you don't have a good electrical score, we're just not even going to look at those jobs because you may not qualify for anything in there, as an example. As far as studying, there are various ways to study. You can get books. A lot of people get books. There's various ones in your local bookstores, Amazon, things like that. There are websites, various websites that you can use, Facebook pages for tutors, things like that. A lot of it, as far as studying, I think depends on the person. Some people need to read a physical book. I've had people that could just go online and take practice tests, and they were good. It more depends on the person and how they learn. If you're a visual learner, if you can just read something and learn, do you have to physically do something? Do you have to, sit and write out the math problem, stuff like that? But the biggest things I would say that I've seen that hinder people improving their scores tend to be math problems, and it's just basic algebra. But some people study with that and the word comprehension aspect of it. And then some people may struggle with the mechanical or the electrical. It just kind of depends, but I would say math and word comprehension tend to be the 2 biggest areas that people struggle with as far as improving their score with that. So.